Welcome! Today I'm going to show you how you can very easily apply glitter layers into the image. So I chosen this lovely mummy to be on a dark background. It does work on a light background nicely as well. And I'm going to grab this mandala style overlay, and it's a little bit bigger than my image. All my glitter overlays are large. So Control T to change the size, and you might have to play to see where it's going to fit. All I wanted to do is give kind of focus, nice look and compositional way, so it drags attention to this person. I'm happy with this placement. And we're going to create layer mask now. So here on your layers panel, just choose this rectangle with a circle inside and add layer mask. Now I'm going to grab my brush in black color. Hardness, it doesn't matter if it's soft or hard because we're going to go quite small, so it will make it automatically the right choice. Now I'm going to use my brush, make it smaller, and I'm just going to cut it and kind of go over the areas. Make sure it's on 100% opacity. Going over this area where I want it to look like it's hidden behind there. I'm not worrying about this area just yet. Just going around the edges. Nice and easy. It's quite satisfying actually. It's a bit like coloring in reverse, I would say. Yeah, great. Now we have cut in nicely. All we need to do is take a bigger brush and go over that in area that we don't need, and always take a second glance because it's so easy to miss and forget bits. We'll make sure it works right, and Control 0 to see the whole image. And this is done. In case you have a problem and, for example, oh, I don't like this on this side, I want to move it just a touch. Unfortunately, it will mess up your masking. However, it's very easy to bring it back. So all you need to do is put your brush on white and then bring back that area. Oh, look, I messed up it here. It's good to come back in a close-up and have a double look, double check here. So this moved my image, and I have to now go into black brush and erase a bit on this end. Super easy, super quick. Just around her chin. I'm not sure if I like that look. Just a little bit in. You can be quite precise with that. And that looks fantastic. What you could do now is apply that mask, and that creates this layer. Now you can make it a little bit more blurry just to give a look like it's in the background if you like. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and it's up to you how far you're going to go. So if it's just a little bit, and look how realistic that looks. Obviously, if you go very far, you hardly can see anything. So it has to be the happy medium, happy level. That's about nice. About nice. What is that phrase? So from your layers, you have different modes. You can go into luminosity, and I'll give you that silver look. Then if you want to make that stronger, pop more, just double this layer, duplicate, and I'll give you a stronger look. I'm going to delete that. Also, you can change colors, image, adjustment, use saturation, and you can go any color you like. You can bring the saturation down a little bit just to give it more natural look, if there's anything natural about glitter. But what I mean, it doesn't look so garish. So you can go any color of the rainbow. And okay, but I'm not going to, I quite like this golden look. I'm going to layer, flatten, and file, save as. Okay, now I have saved my image successfully, and I'm going to back in the history, go back to the very beginning. We can get rid of that mandala now. The other one is quite effective. It's very simple, but I really like that one. It's the circle. It just frames her beautifully. And if you have a landscape shape, you can make it so it's kind of pointing in her belly more, but that is just perfect. And again, super easy. Just put layer mask, take your black brush and erase whatever is in front. Just cut it nicely, especially around that belly here, because there's lots of focus. And release the rest. Voila, it's done. Okay, our next bit is this very busy net. You'll see how that looks like. It looks like it illuminates her immediately. It's quite interesting. You can go sideways, landscape shape, or you can change it into upright. It's entirely up to you. It gives a quite interesting look from this side. Make sure that's nice and straight. $90, excellent. You can make it a little smaller or bigger. I like it in this scale. Just adjust it nicely, so hopefully the kind of key areas, her eyes maybe, so it doesn't jump her in the eye. Somewhere here gives a little bit of a nicer look. So that's about the placement, and tick yes. Now we're going to go into layer mask again, and this is quite laborious because there's lots of area to be erased. So the way I do it is choosing quite a small brush and go all around, kind of deleting, erasing, masking off, cutting in, and then a big brush and going over the middle. Going to pay attention to that area that is close, and again you can go a little bit over that. This thing goes over, but I think for this example I'm going to just take all of it off. Not a bit too fast here. Go back. So just cutting in. I'm not too worried about the middle at the moment. Just the edges nicely. When you do it like that, it goes quickly. So I need to be really neat around the bump. Everyone will be looking in that area. I'll be really interested to see how people use their images with those overlays and how creative they went with them. It's always fascinating to see. If you like to share your creations, please do send me a message. Okay, now bringing the brush bigger and just getting rid of that stuff in the middle. Just make sure you brush everything off, especially with the face. And these patterns, all these designs have been hand drawn by me and turned into this, too far, glitter look. And there we go, that's ready. Again, what you can do, you can turn it into different color if you like. If you turn opacity down, it doesn't look that great, to be honest. I did have a little play with everything. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I think I quite like it when it's on its full illumination power. But it might suit some images. Who knows? You can also go into your layers and make it a little bit more yellow if there's need for it, but I quite like this shade of golden. So if you want to make it into slightly different, again, image adjustment, hue saturation, it's the same thing basically. If you want a more rose gold, then come in here, and that gives you that lovely shade. You can see it's a high quality, so it looks very realistic. Last but not least, the honeycomb. It's very nice, elegant pattern, and we're just going to move it over. Very easy. Just be careful how you place it. So you have quite lots of space for maneuver. You can scale it into different sizes. So Control T to transform, and grab it by the corner here. And just maybe here, so it frames her face nicely. It kind of points in the direction, so it does help you with composition a little bit as well, if you place it right. What you want to avoid is kind of maybe putting that here so it looks like it's hurting her eye. And layer mask, easy peasy. This one's going to be quick because you don't have much to mask off. There are a few points. You don't even have to go very close. This is very easy. Just masking off the edges. Maybe I need to take a close look here so it looks a bit more neat. Change over to white brush. Nice and neat. And then back to black brush. Make it bigger. Save your time. Don't have to go. Oh, missed that bit. Never mind. Nothing that can be fixed. Especially with a layer mask. Back and forth. It's like having magic eraser. Magic bring back tool. Just great. Just a bit here. Those little nuances are important to make it look neat. And there you go, that's finished. So it was really quick and make it quite effective. So that's before. The image before is beautiful anyway, but it just gives you a little bit more stylish look with this honeycomb, I think. And it works for different images. It works quite well for female portraits or maternity. So there you go. So that's the look, and I hope you enjoy that. There will be more tutorials coming up, and have a look on my channel. Please subscribe, and I'm looking forward to showing you more. There will be a link in the description of this video just to show you where you can find those overlays. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.